Previously on Brookside.
Why didn't you listen to me? He spun you all those lines about respecting you and then he jumped on you, didn't he?
No! Why are you want to know?
What?
An apology.
What?
Jumping to conclusions about you before I even knew you. You're not at all like the picture I had of you in my head.
Look, you've got the wrong idea.
Get out.
So, what do you think?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. It's a beaut.
Bit of a monster. Guzzle the juice, that, you know. Where'd you get it from?
Snowy got it for us.
Oh, good old Snowy, eh? How much?
Need to know basis, Jimmy?
Lap dancing money, was it?
Yep.
I bet it was a wedge and a half.
Enough. But we'll make it back in a year.
Oh, aye, yeah. And Coonies, my fly.
I'm telling you, me and Steve are going to make a proper go at this.
These seats could do with a bit of a clean, couldn't they? And that carpet's minging and all. Oh. Marvellous.
Will you stop fiddling with the electrics? You're going to do them in.
I'm just checking everything works. Hefty mileage on it, isn't it?
It's a 4.6. It'll run forever.
In a straight line downhill, maybe, yeah. Engine sound, okay.
Sings like a bird.
Pleased to hear it, because the keys, I'll run it round the block. Make sure there's no knocking. Come on.
I'm sure Steve, you know, being a mechanic, he's got all that sus, thank you very much.
Got some work lined up, have you?
Yeah, loads. And once we've got this up and running, we'll be reeling in the dollars.
Oh, nice one. Hey, come on. No harm. Quick blast, yeah? Come on.
No. Yes! So, what do you reckon?
Very black.
Cheers, Jim. I'm off.
FM 103.4 today, your best mix. I'm Adam Barnes. I've got Michelle on the line. Hello, Michelle.
Hiya, Adam.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. So, what are you calling for?
It's my mum's birthday today, so I'd like to wish her happy.
Hiya, Jimmy, it's Tim here.
You've just missed him, kid.
Oh no, I need a favour off him big time. It's about me mum.
Ah, yeah, about your mum. I've
See,
been
the thing
thinking.
is, I told her I'd meet at the airport, but you know all that. No, it's not for a bit, like, but I've just got a call. It's for a job interview, which is like now. I don't want to let her down. I don't want to just send a taxi. So I was thinking Tim could. Oh, you have told Tim that she's staying here, haven't you?
No, exactly, no.
Oh,
Well, you've told her she's staying here, haven't you?
not exactly no.
All right, well, Nick, the thing is...
Oh, please say you'll do it.
What?
Pick it up.
Not the savvy, Nick. I've got a gardening job on. I'm planting borders and all sorts.
You'll be there and back in no time.
Nick, I know. I said she could stay. And I know she's thawed out since she had a thrumby about you and me. But look, this is not sitting right in my head. It's
No
not.
way. You're
Wait,
not
it's
backing
not.
out on me now. She's your new conspiracy theory buddy now, remember?
No, not face to face. She's not.
Well, she will be in about an hour. You're not going to let me down, are you, Jimmy Corkin?
No. So you're dashing off then, or telling us about this job, or what?
It's just an interview.
Oh, right. Well, give him the Shadwick Clay. You'll get it no sweat. So where is it then?
A hotel.
Oh, right. Time for a cuppa.
Sure.
Well, go on then. Hotel where? Hotel what?
It's a place in town.
Well, this interview's in a hotel.
The interview is for the hotel.
As in?
A receptionist.
Are you having a laugh?
No, and before you go off on one.
And why would I go off on one?
Look, Jimmy, I know what you're going to think.
Because obviously you've thought it yourself.
Well, how can you be too good for something if it's the only thing that you can get?
Nicky, the day you graduated, I couldn't be more proud. Same as your mum. It was one thing we had in common.
And I couldn't have asked for more, and you couldn't have done more than if my real dad had been here. So don't start telling me that I'm wasting my education, because you only waste it if you forget it ever happened. And I won't.
So you're working in town then?
At first, maybe, yeah. But the Global, on the advert, it talks about Europe, the Far East, the States. You've got to be prepared to travel.
And meet people. That's what they used to say about air hostesses, wasn't it? Only you can't call them that now, can you? Oh no. Flight attendants. Anything to ennoble the drudgery.
What's your point?
My point is, Nikki, you're doing this to get away from Sean.
No way. I'm doing this for myself. Listen, I've taken a long, hard look at my life and I realise I can't afford to sit round waiting for my education to pay off. Or for the next useless fella to come tripping along. Oh, I don't mean you. It's just... Ever since the rape, I've been kind of stumbling to get my life back. And part of that has been relying far too much on men and relationships. And I want to break away from all that. I can't use people as crutches.
Well, you've never done that.
Come on, Jimmy, I have.
Well, I've never felt that about you. And anyway, don't be doing yourself down if you're a bit needy after everything you've been through.
See, that's just it. Me being scared in that bungalow, coming running over to you, that's what started us off. Okay, I don't regret it, but all the trouble that it caused. I should be stronger.
Hey, there aren't many stronger around than you.
Oh, says you.
Says someone who knows.
I'm not changing my mind.
Oh, excuse me while I don't collapse in shock.
So, is that us okay then?
Yeah, okay, for now.
So, you'll pick me mum up, you'll tell her that she's staying here, and you'll tell her about my job.
Is you being strong, is it?
Just pace myself.
Right. Well, I suppose I better go and clear out the van, hadn't I, eh? Don't want her plonking herself down on a trowel while she gets the good news.
Well, wish me luck.
Pushing your luck more like hard clock, beat it.
Is this Tim's?
Isn't Steve's?
Jimmy Corgan?
At your service, madam. Follow me.
Oh my God, what's all this made of?
Well, I just thought you should tip up to the coast in style.
Is there Nicky in there?
No, just me.
Not out for goodness of your heart then.
Not entirely, although listen, I'm dead grateful for that Cynico stuff.
So you said.
Nikki's got a job interview, you know. She asked, I gladly said yes, so here we are.
She shelled out for this beast.
No, this is Tim's.
It is it?
And Steve's.
So, am I going to need an oven glove to open the doors then?
No. It's legit, they've gone into business together.
No, why? You their driver?
Well, just for today.
You want to sack the tailor for the stars?
No, this is Tim's and all, you know, just a bit of a laugh.
So, he's let you borrow that as well as his precious limo?
Well, you are his favourite mother-in-law.
I am his only mother-in-law.
But I'd be grateful if you didn't say anything to him. What with it being a surprise and all?
You mean he'd be surprised that you took it in the first place?
Spot on.
You okay, Jimmy?
Yeah, sound as a pound, right as rain.
And we are going straight to the bungalow?
We can have a little chit-chat about that on the way.
Jimmy?
There's been a change of plan. Not that there was a plan in the first place, but, you know, we can...
I am not setting foot in that thing till I know where we're going.
Please! We've been stood here for 25 minutes, you know. These kecks are doing me no favours, you know what I mean? No room. Madam Comfy?
Not bad. I'll be happy when I know what's going on. And what's more, we're not moving an inch till I do.
Oh, like mother, like daughter.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
This is some moser, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And I'll pay for, you say?
Defo.
Only the reason I'm asking is, our Nikki, she's been worried about Tim. You know, a while ago, you had the fallout. Well, she told me she thought he'd had something to do with chasing druggies in Salford. See? I always said that he might have brought all this down on us all.
Tim is many things, but he does not deal drugs. He's looking forward to this trial as much as me and you. More so, in fact.
You're proud to say that? You've always looked out for him.
No more than I have for Nikki.
Look what happened to you there. Sorry, cheap shot. So, our Nikki's got the wrong end of the stick with Salford then?
Look, Tim is a determined young fella. He was devastated by what happened to Emily. But he's only doing what any of us would do if we were in his shoes. He's after justice. This time round through the courts.
So our Nikki shouldn't worry.
Oh, I can't stop her doing that. Although God knows I've tried.
So you're at least going to tell us where we're going?
Yeah, listen, Nikki's head, it's been all over the show. You know, worry. So if little things have kind of got lost...
Little? How little?
She's had a lot on. You know, what with the trial coming up and splitting up with Sean and Katie's new baby taking up the house, you know, and Jesse's selling up and Sammy sleeping with Sean and looking for unsuitable jobs, you know, and then scrapping with Ruth, that it must have clean slipped her mind.
What?
Telling you that you're staying with me.
What?
Okay to drive now, only I've got a little errand to run.
And Sean slept with Sammy?
I'll take that as a yes.
Unsuitable jobs?
Be there in a jiff.
And I'm staying with you?
Home before you know it.
What's all this about an errand?
Fancy having the telly on?
What's the point, Jimmy?
Stereo? Minibar?
Just try.
Okie dokie.
Jimmy? Jimmy, why have we stopped? Hello?
Hiya. Smooth as silk or what?
Jesus, Jimmy, what are you up to?
Nothing, just a little drop off for scabious chili black. You know, the owner's away, so I thought I'd offload some of these for you. You know, give you a bit more room to shake a leg, yeah?
Jimmy, it's me. I hope you got this message before you see me mum. Let me tell her about the job, okay? Thanks for this, you're a star.
All done. Oh! Aye, making yourself at home then?
You've just missed your phone.
No worries.
You've got soil all over Tim's cakes.
Oh, they'll wash. Let's get off, yeah?
Not so fast. Get in here with me.
You what?
In!
I hope you're not going to compromise my professional status. I mean, strictly speaking, my position's up front.
Jimmy, I just want to talk to you face to face without the plants. Will you get in? Right. For a start, I can't stay with you. Now, it's not that I'm not grateful. It's very generous of you, in fact. But I only came over to keep an eye on...
You've locked us in.
Don't be daft. I can't have...
I'm telling you, you've locked us in.
All I did was switch the flaming telly off. Never wanted it on in the first place.
No, it's more than that. Tim said the electrics were dicky.
Oh, great. Now, why doesn't any of this surprise me? Anything to do with you two is bound to be dodgy. Maybe I should have known best than to get in this thing. Are you getting us out, or what?
Or what? I can't get me keys, can I? Or me phone. Where's your mobile?
In me bag, in the boot. So some soft ollie could make room for the hanging gardens of Babylon.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's just concentrate, eh? Hey, no panic. I mean, you and me, we're resourceful, aren't we? Mature, experienced. Let's not lose the head.
So how long are the owners away?
2 weeks.
Any nibbles with these?
I don't think we want to nibbles just yet.
Want some?
No, better not. Me meds.
When are you due your next dose or whatever?
Tomorrow. Although now, when I come to think about it, I don't remember taking this morning's.
How long does it take to wear off?
Oh, should have ages yet. First sign is facial tics. Then it's short-term memory loss, followed by a gradual drop into, like, well, a deep psychosis. Did I mention the first sign was facial tics?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I did test myself a while back. Took ages before anything happened, but when it did, it was too late. Didn't Nikki mention it?
She said you'd been ill and she was able to help you.
More than that. Saved me when I probably didn't deserve it.
Why?
Oh, I let her down badly, didn't I? And Em and Tim. Asked them to monitor me, didn't I? You know, keep an eye on me. And it was too much of a burden. Nikki spotted it, but I thought I knew better, didn't I? Anyway, it made me face up to my responsibilities. You know, a life of medication, a kind of existence.
Not a happy one.
Well, it has its moments.
Like our Nick.
Yeah. I mean, the highs are never as high, you know, and the lows aren't as low, but, well, it's just an even keel, you know. Nikki made me the happiest I've been in years.
Tim, it's Nikki. You've got to come home. I think you've been bageled. Well, your back door's all smashed in. I can't get hold of Jimmy. I'll wait here, yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Couldn't bring myself to face it at first, but you know, past the anger with you and our Nicky. Apart from the obvious, I mean, past the resentment was that you'd had something that special at my daughter. You see, when I look around at fellas that I fancy, well, I catch myself eyeing up lads. They're still jangling the keys to the door in the pocket. I mean, not that I'd ever do anything about it. And what's the point? Not that he's ever give a frumpy old bag like me a second glance.
Aye, aye. That's the owl. Frumpy, I'll give you.
I try to imagine, you know, what Greg would look like now. And then I try to see myself with a fella just like him. Sad or what?
No.
And he don't want to seem interested. Or anything like that either. They're more like you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm at the age.
Aye, aye, don't make it worse.
Well, it's not that I'm desperate.
Good job.
But I'm lonely, Jim. And I'm beginning to wonder if I'll ever feel that special again.
Well, I suppose I was lucky. But look, don't give in. I mean, I'm not much older than you. I'm not. And I don't think I'm on the shelf. Look, you never know who's round the next corner.
You don't believe that?
No. Well, maybe not for me, but I mean, you've got a lot going for you. You know, good-looking woman. You know, cracking job, fire in your belly, your own teeth.
Do you put that in my lonely heart?
Well, maybe not the bit about the teeth.
Do you know Greg is the only man I've ever slept with? And I sometimes think I'll go to my grave, not knowing what it's like. You know, to be with someone else. I mean, I've often thought, you know, someone's taken a bit of interest. Why not? What harm would it do? I mean, okay, it might not feel that special at the time, but later on it might. I mean, how would you know?
Well, bit of a lottery, isn't it?
Only if you buy a ticket.
Look, this might not be the right moment, but, you don't happen to be wearing suzzies, do you?
You are?
It's just, my reserve isn't long enough.
Where's my limo?
I thought you were in it.
The thieving gets must have took it. I'm gonna go and check upstairs. You stay put, eh?
Hello, Jimmy. Who's this? What present? How do you know I'm going to be going to court? Who is this?
Kiwi! Only me!
Tim! Oh my God, that was him on the phone.
He's been in here. Did you see him?
Of course, I didn't see anybody. Do you think I'd still be standing here?
So we phoned you?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
We've got to keep quiet in court or he's going to kill us. You and me. He said your name.
I could have stopped this. I had the gun to him. I had the gun to his stupid mancat and didn't pull the trigger. I had you once, Gibson. I'll have you again.
Tell you what, Jimmy, you sure know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, I'm sorry about this. I was just doing Nicky a favour. And you know, I thought, something special. A treat.
Ah, so it was your idea.
Yeah, but it's all gone belly up, hasn't it? It's got Jimmy Corkill written all over it.
Oh, it's dead sweet. Don't do yourself down.
Well, you say that now. Wait till we have to start eating each other.
Oh, you're a good man, Jimmy. No, I mean it. Oh, Nick could have done a lot worse. Hey, could you get at those keys with some wire?
Are you holding out on me?
No, only as a last resort. I'm wearing an underwire bra. I mean, I don't always. I mean, just now and again.
For...
Support, yeah.
Come on, don't be shy, girl. Let's have it.
Well, if you breathe a word about this, it'll be your last. Turn round.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There you go.
Hey, take back what I said about Frumpy. It's lovely, this. Be a pity to ruin it.
Jimmy, you're beginning to worry me now. Just rip it up and get the flaming keys.
Going in at the wrong angle.
Yeah, it's slipping out of my fingers, is this? Oh, there. Yeah, yes! Got it, you beauty. I'll just get the keys then, eh?
Yeah.
Right, come on.
Jimmy, what does the master switch do?
What master switch? It's probably just as well. Yeah, I was starting to weigh you by the pound.
What you tell Tim?
Plants, abandoned car, battery, soil kecks. Don't know where to start.
The thought was there.
Yeah,
Hey, listen about signing yours.
perhaps not, eh?
Yeah, it's just...
Where have you been?
Aye, evidence.
Oh, yeah? He's been here, in your house.
Who?
That mank druggie. He come back, right, he sent him about the child. He's been in the house. It's all come back to me, Mum. Oh, I'm dying, everything. I'm just so scared.
All right, shush.
Yeah? Hey, whenever I've been to court in the past, I've always resented playing the game. You know, their game. Having to get dressed up just to try and impress them. Not this morning.
Listen, once they're behind bars, you've got to move on. No counting the days till they're out. No following the progress from Nick to Nick. You got to put it behind you and move forward, mate.
How can I put it behind me, eh? They killed my wife. You heard from Nicky?
No, but I'm sure she'd have been in touch if there'd been a problem. Listen, I've got them and us one of those caller display units and an answer phone, you know, so she doesn't have to be frightened every time the phone rings. This trial will put an end to it, you'll see.
Hello? Ah, bonjour. Oui. Oh, je ne sais pas combien de temps cela va prendre. Bien, oui. Oui, j'espère revenir dans 8 jours. Merci. Restons en contact. Au revoir.
Way. Are they on to you to go back?
Not really. They wouldn't have had any idea how long the trial might last.
And what did you say to them?
Maybe a guest for another week, but who knows?
You don't have to stay, you know, Mum. Place is an absolute tip. You could go to Jimmy's.
No chance. I'm stopping with you till this thing's over.
If no witnesses show up, could be over in like a day or two.
There are witnesses. Policemen were killed as well as our Emily, you know. They won't let them out.
If only we could be absolutely certain. Listen, do you think that I should go to the court tomorrow?
Well, I can't tell you what to do, love. I can only imagine myself in your position and think what a dilemma I'd be in as well.
To think he actually broke into Jimmy's house. Half the busies in the country are searching for him, and he came here. He's capable of anything. It was like being back in that siege all over again. Those horrible men with total power over us. And it was worse than that, Mum. It was like bringing our Emily back to life again. It was like we were all there before she fell. What should I do, Mum?
Look, I came to support you through the trial, no matter if you'd attend or not. I'm going to stay with you to the end.
Thanks. It is good to have you here.
I just hope I'm around when the busies catch in.
If they ever do. What's all this?
A water feature. Well, it's going to be a waterfall.
A waterfall?
Yeah, just a little one. All part of the deal, you know. Yeah, should have it up and running by the end of the day. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
Part of the deal?
Yeah, well, you know, I've had a good morning, haven't I? Up early, wheeling and dealing, all that palaver. Hey, think of this, the tranquil sound of the water rippling down over the rocks. Nice, eh?
You gotta build it first.
Oh, well, it'll be a pleasure. And before I start, I've got something for you.
Excuse me. You're not forgiving me now.
For what?
Lying to me about that idiot Tim. Going off that Gibson to Salford.
Well, what good would it have done if you'd known?
You shouldn't have lied to me. Again.
Just confirmed everything I ever thought of him. Well, he's no best than a drug-dealing gangster himself.
Hang on, Tim loved Emily more than anybody, apart from yourself, could.
Yeah, but I can't help thinking if she hadn't met Tim, she'd still be alive.
And what's the point of thinking that way, eh? Think how happy she was that she did meet him.
Jimmy's right, you know, Mum. You had to see when he walked in the room. They were head over heels.
You can't deny it's a thought, though. You know, the way he went after that killer.
Yeah, but he didn't do it for himself, did he? Everything he did was for Emily. Look, he's about to appear in court and give evidence about someone, you know, that he loved. Give him a break, will you? You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm all sorted. You all right, Nick?
Sort of. Just be glad when it's all over and done with. Or as over as it can be.
You get your turn tomorrow, away.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off then.
Right, take it easy, eh?
It's for Emily.
You know, I don't think she'd want me to go to court as well.
Look, it's tomorrow. You don't want to keep going over and over again in your mind.
That writing on the wall, it's terrified me. I'm so frightened, I'm not ashamed to admit it. Every time the phone rings.
I understand that, love. And he won't be coming back. And he won't be making any more threatening phone calls again, either. Look on the screen.
We haven't just got off the boat, you know, Jimmy. What are you trying to impress us with?
All right, our clock, call recognition, and an answer machine. Got one for you and all.
What's that be good? How much do I owe you?
Nothing to you, kidder.
Not stolen, is it?
No, it's not. Look, I knew this fella who was opening up a cafe bar, right, and wanted some furnishings, yeah? And he was also scrapping a water feature. I also know some bloke, right, who had some nice doors that would strip down to the bare pine, that would sell well in somewhere like Aigburth, where I've got a mate who just so happens to know this Asian family who imports spices, right? Now, this Asian family happens to have a contact in furniture supplies, and they've got a cousin, right, who lives on Smithdown Road, and he's got his own electronics shop, who owes them a favour, yeah? So all our Nicky's got to do is fly to Goa, marry the cousin, and Bob's your uncle, everyone's happy. I lied about the last bit. Job done.
No such thing as a walk down the local shop for you, eh, Jimmy?
Hey, where's the fun in that? There you go. There's my number.
Yeah, but I know that number.
Yeah, all right then. So you'd answer the numbers that you recognise, right, and let the machine take care of the ones you don't.
That's something, I suppose.
Why couldn't the police have done something like this?
They don't know the guy with the doors exists. Do you know, he was trying to swap him for a passport.
You know what I mean? It's what they should be doing. I mean, they know that Gibson made that threatening phone call to her from somewhere in Liverpool. They know he broke in, so why can't they find him?
Or at least continue with the protection until I've given me evidence. I've made my mind up, you know. There's no way I'm going in that court now.
You sure about that, love?
Yeah. I've thought about nothing else for the last few days. They're going to jail him anyway. The police killers.
Yeah, but they might jail the ones that they've got. But what about Gibson?
Exactly. They've got to catch him first.
Yeah, and we've got to make sure the pressure's there to do that.
You saying that because you think I should give evidence in court?
No, love, I don't want to pressure you one way or the other, you know. You've got to do what you want to do.
And suppose I do go and Gibson carries out his threat.
And suppose you don't, and he comes back because he knows he's got you and starts playing his games again. What then, hey?
Hey, Jimmy, what are you trying to do to me?
Just be here for you. Like your mum, like Tim. Whatever you decide to do, love.
I just don't know.
You know, this is so horrible, it's so mad. Why didn't Tim just hand Gibson over to the police when he found him in Salford?
Tim got shot and Gibson got off. Look, he needs our support as much as anyone else. I'd be with him now if I thought he needed me. But I thought it'd be a strong idea, you know.
What? And build a waterfall?
Yeah, OK, I know, it's trivial compared with everything else that's going on. But at least it'll give us something positive to do. Eh, Margie?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, right, so come on then. Let's go and see if we've got everything we need. Right, come on, let's get on with it.
Us?
Yeah. Well, what else are you going to do all day except fret and worry? Go and get yourself changed, go on, and we can make something beautiful.
That's stupid. What do I know about building a waterfall?
You can pick up a rock, can't you? Small one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just put one rock on top of the other, and the next thing you know, out of a pile of rubble, right, you build something worthwhile. Think of it as a memorial to Emily.
Oh.
Well, that's a nice thought. Better get changed then.
What, are we both going to help?
Yeah, I like doing stuff like this.
Oh, do you think you know someone? Well, I'll see you back at ours then.
Yeah, later, Tilly.
It's a nice thought, Jim. Taking a mind off it all with something so different.
Oh, I just happened to drop on it today, you know, and I need labourers. What do you think about Nicky going to court?
Well, I don't honestly know. If her evidence was vital to getting a conviction, I'd get onto it ago, but I'm not so sure it is, and I don't want to pressurise her unnecessarily.
I know. I think it would probably be a good thing for her to go, you know, just for her own sake.
Do you think?
Yeah. But I don't know for sure.
Do you think we should persuade her to go?
But I think she should make up her own mind, you know, while she's occupied with something else. You working like that?
Better get changed.
Listen, are you doing anything later? Just thought me and you, like, could maybe do something. No, don't worry. No transport with dodgy doors, just boring reliability.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah. See you in a bit.
You all well prepared? Must be on my mind. Agreeing to be a labourer.
Good for your figure. Well, you mind then? Keep it occupied.
Yeah. Mum, what should I do for the best?
Look, I'm sure our Emily will understand whatever decision you make.
They killed her. I know she died falling from that window, but they killed her. Just as if she'd been shot. And they should get what they deserve.
Well, hopefully they will.
Whether I'm there or not.
Yeah.
But suppose because I'm not there, the jury think I can't be bothered. Suppose because I'm not there, well, they might give the murderers the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sure they won't.
What if they got to everyone and no one shows up?
Tim will be there.
Yeah. Well, he's Tim, isn't he? He's liable to lose it in the witness box and start ranting and raving. He could do more harm than good.
Oh, Nick, I just don't know. I will back whatever you decide.
He's terrified me, you know, Mum.
I know he has, love. Why don't you come back to Brussels with me? Be well away from him.
What would I do there, though? No, I can't keep on running, can I? I know I need to stay, otherwise it means he's won completely. I need to think what I owe to Emily's memory.
Stop tormenting yourself. It's tomorrow. Plenty of time to decide. Come on. We need a diversion.
You seem a bit keen to get over there and help Jimmy.
Well, maybe there's more to him than I first thought.
Yeah, he's all right.
Hey, you look up for it.
I'm not sure how much good I'm going to be.
Well, just company will do. Or you could plan where the rock should go.
All right. I know she'll be over once she's got changed.
Good.
Like good with your hands, aren't you?
You spend all that time locked in the limo with me and you have to ask.
Behave yourself.
I will. And I promise I will when we go out tonight.
Oh. So we definitely are going out then, are we?
Well, you never said no.
I never said yes.
Great, isn't it?
What?
Being 18 again.
Waste of time even going. I'm gonna have to sort it out myself. I'm gonna show them what justice is really about.
God, what are you talking about?
You know what? I shouldn't have even let Steve come to Salford with me. All right, yeah, he said he was committed. But when it comes down to it, he only lost his stepmother. I lost Emily.
Tim, will you slow down and tell me what's going on?
There's no point even going through it, Jim, because it's all garbage. It's all a show, isn't it? The bottom line is, if you want things done, you have to do it yourself.
What happened?
I'm gonna get out this stupid suit and get things done.
Tim, will you tell me exactly what's gone on?
Won't dig itself, kid, eh?
Hey?
What's up?
Tim's back from court. He's a bit upset.
Has he given his evidence?
Yeah, but he said the trial is like a farce.
Well, what do you mean? They've not been released, have they?
No, nothing like that. He reckons the prosecution aren't taking in what he's got to say about Emily. It's like she's an exhibit rather than a person.
I should have been with him.
I know it's tough, look, but that's the way it is. Hi.
Mum, Jimmy's just been telling me Tim's back from court and he's upset by it all.
He thinks because we know they're guilty, it should all be straightforward and done quickly.
I'm with him on that one.
I've tried to get through to him. That's the price you pay for living in a civilised society. And that means treating everyone fairly. They're all innocent until they're proved guilty. Nicky, it's right. He's steaming that they can get legal aid.
But it's all wrong.
No, it's right. It's so they can't shout foul afterwards and get off on appeal. Look, I know it all seems unfair now, but they'll get jailed. It'll all work out for the best in the end, you'll see.
I suppose it doesn't.
How do you mean?
I suppose these jurors are stupid, or they've been threatened or bribed.
Look, love, you've just got to have faith in the system. If you want to give evidence, I'll go with you.
I think I should go to court now.
I do too. And I'll come with you, eh?
Thanks. But Jimmy, do you really believe we can get justice?
I think those lads in the dock will get sent down, yeah, but come on, let's face it, they're not the ones responsible for shooting that helicopter out of the sky, are they? Hey? Or for poor Emily.
I like to think what goes around comes around, and one day he'll get his punishment.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, it's right that I don't bow down to like Gibson's threats.
Look, why don't you both move in here for as long as needs be, if it'll help?
Well, maybe, but we have to live our own lives. He'll have won if we don't. What do you think?
Let's wait and see what happens in court, eh? Go put the kettle on.
Good girl. I'm glad she's decided to go to court. It'll do her good in the end.
I mean, this might not be the end of it for her, probably never will be, but at least it's moving her on.
They'll get jailed. They have to be. And Gibson, he'll get caught eventually.
Do you know if he came in here now? I'd kill him with my bare hands.
I can understand that.
You know what he's done to my two girls?
Look, he won't get away with it, you know. He's probably sweating in some slum somewhere, wondering where his next fix is coming from. He'll be out and about soon. He'll commit a crime and he'll get picked up, I'm telling you.
I hope so.
Or he'll die from an overdose. In the meantime, it's important to keep Tim and Nicky in a positive frame of mind, yeah?
But I should have been here.
Oh, you could have ended up a hostage, couldn't you? Don't be going down that road. I thought we agreed to think positive.
I know about the waterfall.
How do you mean, like?
Oh, all that Jack the Lad nonsense about how you came about it. Asian families with shops on Smithtown Road.
Nonsense.
You bought some in the garden centre. I found the receipt on the close.
Oh.
I do appreciate what you did then.
Yeah, well, it was daft.
No. It was something positive to divert our Nicky's thoughts. And a little memorial to our Emily, that'd be really nice. Why didn't you just say you bought it? And the answering machine.
I do have a certain reputation to keep up, you know.
You like to hide your sensitive side, don't you?
Now you're embarrassing me.
Well, not so much hide it as bury it so deep nobody can find it. I'm beginning to suss you out. Slowly.
Miss you so much, Em. Nobody knows. I can't tell anybody. This shouldn't have happened. We should still be together. I don't care what they say. Nobody is going to get away with what happened to you. I loved you like I could never love anybody else. Jimmy can talk for England about justice, trust in the courts and all that, but I'm going to do it my way. I won't botch it this time. When you died, most of me died too. So I don't care what happens, as long as they don't get away with nothing. I'm doing whatever I do, because I love you.
So what's your future going to be?
Well, I've never had a plan. Just sort of bungled my way through, hoping for the best, you know, and trying to bob and weave away from the worst.
Well, you haven't been talking like that today. You've made a lot of sense. And you calmed that volatile situation down with Tim.
Well, I was just talking to him the way mates should, you know. I worry about him. And Nicky.
Not yourself.
Why do you think I should?
Well, maybe I say that because I am selfish enough to worry about myself. I don't know what I'm going to do after Brussels.
Why is it all coming to an end?
Not immediately, but everything does.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do then? Move back to Liverpool?
I don't know. Do you think I should stay for our Nicky's sake?
Well, I don't think she'd thank you for that. I think she'd be the one who felt guilty about shortening your career, you know. Listen, we need to work on her to find herself a worthwhile job.
Maybe you should be a careers officer.
Yeah. Do you want a drink?
Oh, yeah. Cup of tea would be nice.
Coming up. You know, I wish we'd met in different circumstances.
Like where?
Well, I don't know. Where people meet.
The Grafton.
Didn't know you were a Grafton girl.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
And how often do you used to go there?
Every Friday night for a long time.
Get out of it.
Spiville and the Spiffsters.
I remember that. Maybe we must have been there at the same time.
Might have even danced together.
Well, you just never know, do you? After all this time.
And where's it all gone?
If someone had told me in those days that I'd be looking forward to building a water feature in my own garden, well...
I love the sound of running water.
Well, it's just about finished, so we can take tea and the Corkills waterfall.
Oh, look forward to that.
So, what's your place in Brussels like then?
Oh, it's just a small one-bedroom apartment. If you think house prices are high here.
All right, supply and demand, eh? All those Euro MPs and their entourages.
Something like that. It's a great city, though. We should come over sometime.
All right. One-bedroom department, eh? What sort of lad do you think I am?
I'd sleep on the sofa bed.
Sorry. No. Instinct, I suppose. I never meant to imply.
I'm not offended. It's a serious offer. It's a great place.
Well, I might just come over then, you know. Maybe I'll bring Nicky and all. Sorry, I didn't mean, you know, nothing out of order.
You don't have to be apologetic. It's a great idea. I'd enjoy showing you around.
Yeah, Nicky said it was good. It's funny where fate takes you, isn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, I could be walking through Brussels with you in the not-too-distant future, and Well, it's not so long ago that would never have entered my mind. I mean, we never would have met him.
Well, you can say that about anybody, but people aren't born programmed to meet people. It just happens.
So, you liked a bit of a dance then?
Never off the floor, and you?
Oh, just a slow ease to cop off at the end of the night after a few pints, you know. What am I like, a few? Who am I kidding? I had to be legless before I get up on the dance floor. It's a bit of a disadvantage from the start, isn't it? Hey, I could do the calf and stomp if I'd gone onto the short early on, though. All those unfulfilled dreams we had in those days, eh? I mean, me. Your dreams probably came true, didn't they?
Don't you believe it? Is it still open?
The Grafton? Dunno.
Well, perhaps we should go and have a look sometime.
Now, in my day, that'd be a date.
Well, I'm asking.
Oh, right, well, I'm dancing. Nicky's lucky to have you. Maybe we could go to Grafton, you know. Pretend it was the first time we've met. Maybe I could take you on.
It seems a shame to waste the time, since we're here now.
That was nice. If someone had told me that me and Margie Shadwick could get together, I'd have laughed in their face. The woman who called me a pervert and a dirty old man. I feel like I'm dreaming.
You're not dreaming. You'd have thought I'd go for a fella who slept with me indoors.
So what are we gonna do? Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Mom? Mom?
Morning, crew. Hello, good morning. My name's Dave Lee.
First night together.
Yeah. How was it for you?
Because we're in it, obviously. Next, we've got a dedication.
I shouldn't be sneaking over like this. We've got to do something.
I thought we had.
It doesn't seem right.
It seems good to me.
I'm serious. I've got to tell our Nick what's happened. Us.
Not before court.
Oh, jeez. I forgot about that. Look at the time. What am I going to say? Being out all
Just
night?
tell her that-
I shouldn't have left it on her own. Not with that madman Gibson on the...
and she'll be fine.
God, I switched mine off. She'll be trying to get me.
Hi, Nick. You okay?
I'm worried my mum didn't come home last night. I've tried phoning her, but her mobile switched off.
Hey, stop panicking, will ya?
No, look, I'm really worried. She never told me she was staying out. What if that Gibson's?
Nicky, stop panicking. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I'm really worried. I've got to be in the court for 10. What if he tries to stop me? What if he's got me mum?
Nicky, you're letting your imagination run away with you.
Oh, Jimmy, can I come home to yours? I don't want to be on my own.
No, you're all right. Stay there. I'll come to you. 2 minutes.
Thanks.
Oh, she only wanted to come here.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Look, where did you say you were last night when you phoned her?
I think it's online.
Where?
I said you was meeting me mate I used to work with.
Okay. Say you had a skinful, right, and you had to stay there, all right? Now, when I go over to the bungalow, you get yourself out through my back door, round the side, and just walk onto the close casually, yeah?
Talk about the criminal mind.
The pragmatic mind.
She went out and said that she'd see me later. Me mum always does what she says. Always.
Stop worrying. Shouldn't you be getting ready for court?
dreading it, you know. Standing in that dock while those fellas are staring at me, not knowing where that Gibson fella is. If he's watching
worrying. He won't get anywhere near that court. Here we go.
Mum, I'm sorry, love.
She phoned me to come round.
I overdid it on the white wine at Pauline's and I had to stay over.
Why have you been so worried? You should have got a taxi.
Well, I tried, but it was too late. I'm sorry I worried you.
Well, you should have texted me.
She's safe and sound now. Go on, get yourself ready.
Yeah, you all right, love?
I'm just feeling really nervous.
You'll be fine once you start.
Just gonna get myself dressed.
I'll call the cab for 1:30.
I feel awful lying to her like that.
We'll tell her.
Aren't you dressed yet?
Well, I've got nothing to wear, have I?
You're gonna have to pick some clothes up from your house because everything here's in the wash.
You joking? Sorry.
Yeah. It's knackering doing the same thing day in, day out here. And Ali and Stu don't help the way they carry on. Do you know, they leave their clothes all over the bedroom floor.
Well, perhaps we could drive over to Warrington and get the rest of me stuff.
I haven't got time. I'll put something in the drive for you.
Relax.
How can I?
Look, if we're not careful, we're going to slip back into the way we were. Luke and housework taking up all your time and me out working half the night. You know, not taking the time to talk to each other, to be with each other.
Yeah. We got too far away from each other, didn't we?
Look, the kids are out, so slow down. Take some time for yourself.
But I haven't even put the shopping away and I've got loads to do. I bet you haven't even had breakfast.
No, but I'll sort it. I'm sorry for being such a burden.
You're not.
Yeah, well, I feel like one. It'll be another week till I get this thing off.
It's been nice having you here.
I've just been another hassle. I've not been able to help you with anything.
There's more to helping than doing the housework and cooking. The lads watch it when you're around.
Well, I try my best.
I know.
I always have.
I could kick myself for doing what I did. Letting Dan back into my life.
Look, don't talk about him, okay?
I hate this place.
I know, love.
Last time, Rigmore's Grove, I said I'd never step foot in there again.
Yeah, that's an advantage. You'll know what to expect.
They tried to crucify me.
Don't be like that, not this time. You're a minor witness. You were there, you saw what happened. Just go in there, tell it like it was, and that'll be it.
I just don't want to be ripped to pieces.
It won't be like it was the last time. Look, those Mancs were in our house, that's indisputable. They held us hostage with guns. Even the dogs in the street know that.
Nicholas Shadwick.
Are you sure this is what you want, Ruth?
Yeah? I made a mistake.
You know, all I ever wanted, and seeing you with him, it was like...
I made a massive mistake. I couldn't even bear to hear his name.
You're not just asking me because of Luke.
Well, of course I want Luke to have his dad back. That's not the only reason. I love you.
Do you?
And I think we can make a go of it. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Starting from today.
Yeah.
It's all I've wanted for months.
Tim was right. It's not going to bring Emily back. All just seems like a complete waste of time. And Manc lads, they look like nomads stuck in that dock. Like stupid little kids. They didn't even kill her. The real villain's still out there. He is the one who should be...
right, it's over. Okay, they haven't got Gibson, but they'll get him sometime.
Yeah, and I'll have to go back in there again.
Maybe not.
Oh, you mean Tim might get to him first, do ya?
I don't know.
I wanted Gibson in there today. He's the one who did all the shooting. He's the one who killed her. Stop winding yourself up. Right, I'm going to try and put it all behind me. Start looking after myself. From today.
Good. Maybe we can go and have some lunch and have a chat and relax a bit.
Yeah, good idea.
Not for me, Tar.
Come on, love. You've only had a piece of toast and a cup of coffee. You know, but I'm starving. I don't know what you're like.
I don't want to talk, Mum. I want to get on. You just don't mind, do ya?
What do you want to do?
I want to go to the uni careers advice. I'm desperate for a job, Mum. The right job. As soon as possible.
I thought you were going after that hotel management job.
No, it wasn't for me in the end. Hey, you don't mind, do you?
No, love. You go. We'll see you later.
All right, thanks. And thank you for being there for me.
Hey, anytime. You're welcome, you know that.
See ya.
I wanted to tell her on neutral territory kind of thing.
Well, it'll have to be later, won't it?
Do you fancy me?
Oh, you bureaucrats. What were you thinking of? A 2-hour Brussels lunch?
Eat chips in Brussels, you know.
Yeah. Smothered in mayonnaise, so I'm told.
True.
Well, mussels and all. Yeah.
Moule frite.
No, God, out of it, will you? But that sounds even worse. Bad as snails. What's all that about?
So, do you come here often?
Only with our wills.
So it's not a regular courting place then?
Been a while since I offered to push a girl in a swing park. Do you want to push, girl?
I want to eat these first. Maybe our neck's all right.
Oh, she'll be fine. Look, I know you wanted to talk things through with her, but I'm glad she's gone to that careers place. You know, after court and everything today.
No, just what she was saying to me before. You know, along the lines of she's finished with men and from now on it's career and looking after number one.
Yeah, well, isn't that a good thing?
Well, yeah and no. I don't want her to end up lonely.
Like you were.
Yeah.
And you threw yourself into the work after Greg and Jason to try and cope with the loss.
But I don't want our Nikki doing the same because it becomes a habit, it becomes the norm. And you know yourself what she's been through. And there's the drink.
Well, I know she works in a bar, but she hardly touches a drop.
Yeah, well, it was in me dad and I've seen her lean on drink when she was younger.
Kids, eh? Who'd have the worry?
I'd sooner have our Jason and Emily back, whatever worries they give me.
Yeah, same with our little Jimmy. And the thing is, in my case, I never worried about him enough. And it was too late.
Sad, isn't it? We've both got that in common. Both of us losing children.
Losing? Murdered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in fate, Jim?
I don't know. Why do you think we were fated to get together?
I don't believe in fate, but it's strange, isn't it?
Well, so long as you don't think of us being together as strange.
No.
Last night, was that just a fling or what?
I don't think it was. You know, I am shocked. I'm amazed, any word you can think of. But I really like you. And I do think it's more than a fling.
Me too. I think we found something.
Something we both deserve, eh?
Too right. I just wish what happened with Nikki.
She's told me all I need to know. And so have you.
We have got to sit her down and tell her, haven't we?
After all I've said to her. Going ballistic about you. Dread it.
Your shadow around.
Get off. It's been well looked after, that. And anyway, I thought you said you didn't have the time.
Yeah, well, things have changed now, haven't they? Are you going to move in permanently? You need your stuff.
Fine. We do the change of scene anyway.
So, what are we going to do about the house?
Well, I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it.
Well, you're not working. You still pay mortgage and everything on it. What's the point in keeping it?
Well, we could rent it out then.
Why not sell it?
Not now, eh?
You're not having second thoughts, are you? Not living here?
No, I just don't want the hassle. Wait till I'm back to normal.
The amount of time she spends over there. You'd think she was having enough of that Jimmy Corkill.
No, do I? But I'll tell you something. If it's Jehovah's Witnesses, I'll kill them. all right, come in.
Have you seen me, Mum? I've tried to call her, but her flipping mobile switched off again. You're going for something to eat, weren't you? Well, I thought you'd be back by now.
Look, we,
Hey, Jimmy, don't say any more.
It isn't what you think.
Look, love, we need to talk. Oh, God, we should have told her. Where are my shoes? Where the hell are they? What's she gonna think of us? It looks terrible. I need to explain.
explain.
No, I'll come with you.
I need to talk to her on my own.
No! We both need to explain, all right?
Nick?
Leave me alone.
It's not what you think, Nick, it's not.
Get out.
No.
Why? You and him, you are disgusting.
It wasn't like that.
Get out.
No, he's staying. Look, love, I lied to you. I lied about where I was last night.
With him?
Yeah, well, it's not the same. I mean, me and Jimmy, we've...
Oh, me own mother. I can't believe this. You dirty get. How could you let him go anywhere near you? Christ almighty, 5 minutes after being in bed with me, you're jumping into bed with me own
Why
mother.
don't you just listen
You
to what she's got to
are a
say?
pervert.
Listen to her.
Stop it. I want to get off. I don't want your excuses.
Me and Jimmy have been talking all day about telling you what's happened.
Oh, I bet you have, yeah, because he's one of them experts, him, in talking, isn't he? Yeah, talking things through. Do you know, I can't believe this.
You feel betrayed. You feel the way I felt when you told me that you slept with Jimmy. Well, we both resisted what we felt. But it's the same as the way you was when you told me. It's no different.
He's taking advantage of you.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
No!
He didn't. Look at me. Nicky. Oh, this is the last way that I wanted you to find out. I really didn't want to be dishonest with you.
Look, Nicky, we found something.
Another easy lay.
Don't you dare say that.
No, it wasn't like that.
I thought you had grown up. Well, maybe you haven't, maybe you haven't. But I want you to listen to me. Jimmy says we found something, and he's right. I didn't tell you to visit him. I didn't want to say anything. Not until I knew there was anything in it. With him and me. You told me about him. You said he was your best mate. You said the physical side of things, that was all over. Can't you see I could be attracted to him as well? I've been lonely, love. You know that. And you know I've never looked at another man since your dad died. It's been work, 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 and loads of nights in that little apartment of mine. All on my own, lonely and desperate for some company. Yet me and Jimmy slept together. But we spent more time talking. A lot more. I don't think I've not had any approaches from men in the past 4 years, I have. Well, 1 or 2. And you opened my eyes to Jimmy. And I saw you were right. I love the way we can talk. I love the banter. Jimmy is my kind of fella. And it's happened in such a short time. He is the second man that I've ever slept with in my life. You might find that strange, well, your generation, but it's different for us. Look, I loved your dad. From the very first minute I met him. But we were married young. I mean, Jimmy was the same, he told me. Him and Jackie, they weren't so lucky in the end. But me and Greg, we stuck it out. All the rows and the arguments and everything that was thrown at us. But he was killed. What I want to say about me and Jimmy is what we've done. It's not being done lightly. We're not your dad and Susanna Farnham. It's not cheap and meaningless. It's real. And it's affection. And it's comfortable. It's something that'll last. It's happiness, love. Please understand us.
I've been thinking. We need to make a decision on the Warrington house. We should sell it.
You definitely want to come back here?
No, I want to come back to you. And if we're going to make a fresh start, then I want to sell this place as well.
But you...
Look, there's too many old memories here. We need to make some of our own. And you're not happy here.
That's only because I was by myself.
Oh, look, you're always going to be grieving while you're in your mum's house.
Well, what about Kirsty and the lads? We couldn't just leave them here by themselves. Give it a week and this place would be a doss house, a wreck.
Then we'll all move.
You're willing to take on Stu and Ellie?
Yes.
Do you know what you'd be getting yourself into?
Look, since your mum and dad died, who's been the one that's been keeping them out of trouble?
You.
Me, exactly. And there'll be less chance of them getting into more trouble if I'm around them.
They really look up to you, you know?
Yeah, well, they're a pair of knobheads, but what can a daily go back a long way?
God, they'll be made up.
Right, we are not dragging our heels on this, OK? First thing in the morning, you're onto the estate agents.
It could take ages to sell.
What with that cynical on our doorstep?
Exactly.
Well, that's what I mean. Look, sell to them. They'll snap it up. You get your asking price. I'll sell mine. We'll make a killing.
It was just such a shock.
I know, love.
We wanted to tell you. I mean, we talked about it. But I didn't want you to mess up in court.
Good job we didn't, you?
Couldn't have handled it, but you've explained now, so...
Are you sure? Because the last thing I wanted to do was upset you.
I'm all right now.
Can we still be mates?
Isn't that where we came in?
I mean, I'm not saying I'm in love or anything, but it's not far. And, well, I know we've reached a stage where that could grow. And I want to go on seeing your mum as much as I can. And I know that's going to be difficult, you know, with us being so far apart. Well, to be honest, I don't care how far apart we are. Because I think me and your mum have got something worthwhile to hold on to. My life doesn't seem... Well, I feel like I've got a life now. I mean everything I said, you know. And I go on with everything you said and all.
And your dad, I still love him. And I still remember him, but I'll let go now. Do you understand?
Yeah, of course I do.
You all right?
Yeah. It's just such a lot to take in. I'm sorry.
Look, we've had a nerve-wracking day. Let's try and salvage some of it.
How?
Well, what I'd like is for the three of us, go see a film and then go for a really nice meal in town. Any takers?
It's all right with me.
Yeah, count me in.
Yeah, my treat, no. Good way to spend all those Euro expenses everybody keeps talking about. So you're right.
Yeah, I just can get myself changed. Oh, I am made up for you, you know. For both of you.
Oh, thanks, love. Well, will I do?
I would not care if you were wearing rags. And thanks for what you said, you know, before.
I meant every word of it. And you didn't do too bad yourself, did you?
Well, that's how I feel. I'm really glad you took it so well.
Me too.
I meant what I said about Brussels. I will be coming home a lot more often now. I've got something extra special to come home to.
It's amazing how things can happen in the space of a few days. I feel like my whole life has changed. Yeah. Life couldn't be better. Do you know something? These things must be the only product that kill when they're used properly. Yeah, not very nice, is it?
Out.
I'm so sorry.
Get out. No. You want to keep that in your kegs. It's a Mr. Gray from Liverpool General, your consultant.
Brookside's back next week. Well, next on 4 Friends Reunited and Families Torn Apart in The Secret Life of Us, a double bill.